Okay, injuries. Taekwon had the ankle, and then Ty aggravated that quad that he had coming in for the week. Just a summary of the game. Wow, what a great win at home in our home opener. You know, this really meant a lot. I know a lot to our fans, but it meant a lot to our team as well. We appreciate. There was a lot of energy out there in that stadium. It was loud out there today in Lucas Oil, so we're proud of our fans and the support. It made a difference in the game. The game itself, you know, started out great, right? We started scoring our first 4 possessions. Jacoby was unreal. Defense played well. You know, we dominated the first half. We really talk a lot as a team about playing disciplined football, minimizing penalties. I mean, we've talked more about penalties in the last so many months, I can't even tell you. So I'm just glad to see that our guys are smart and know how to play disciplined football. And then I credit the Falcons. You know, you knew they're going to get something. I mean, it's Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, and, you know, Dan Quinn is a great coach. So they brought it back and made it interesting, but we hung in there and made the plays at the end to win the game. We don't really decide that. We don't decide that until tomorrow, but I can tell you right now, Jacoby's getting the game ball. He played unreal.
Frank, when did you know? You guys always said that you believed Jacoby would handle the situation well, and he has. But when did you know, after he took over, that for sure he was going to be good with all this?
You know, we just had a lot of as you said, Zach. I mean, we just had a lot of confidence from day one. Everything about him says he has. You know, he's still got to prove it, and he's doing that. He's doing that. And this is as great as he played today. We'll tell him, hey, this is one great game. This is the standard. You know, not that you can play this great every week, but this is what we expect, and he's delivering.
You were disappointed last week that you didn't finish the game on offense. This is what you want.
No doubt. You know, even that last third down call, you know, we debated run, you know, run pass, and so we had a little run pass check thing going on in there, and so just really wanted to be aggressive and end with the ball in our hand.
Frank, did they just kind of sell out to stop the run? It felt like you called more passes, didn't quite get to 30 carries or whatever. So.
Yeah, no doubt. They did sell out to stop the run, and then part of it was Jacoby was just on fire. And, you know, just kind of like when we're running it and we're gaining yards every time we call a run, when a quarterback gets hot like that, we got to have the flexibility as an offense to ride the hot hand. And this week it was Jacoby. And so that's a week-to-week thing. But then at the end there, you know, we had a couple big-time runs at the end there to finish that thing off. So, and then I thought the offensive line protected overall pretty well. So a good overall performance.
I know it's probably awkward to grade your own play calling, but you got to be pretty pleased with how you guys executed play calling last night.
Play calling is about players executing the plays. Nick and Marcus, and you know, did a great job of preparing Jacoby. The offensive staff, I mean, the whole staff put together a great game plan, and our players executed. You know, we got a lot of reps, and they played well.
On fire is a phrase you used last year to describe Andrew when he was getting going. Does it ever feel like that sometimes, like he's playing at that level? I mean, maybe today.
Today he did. Today he did for sure. I mean, you can't play quarterback much better than he played today. I mean,
how big was it to see Adam bounce back the way he did this week?
Yeah, I mean, it was what we anticipated. I mean, I wish, you know, I mean, it was what we anticipated. I mean, really felt good about, yeah, just kind of as expected.
Frank, the last drive again, it starts with the pass interference to Ebron, and it finishes with the pass interference to Doyle. Was that sort of the play, or is that just what Jacoby got to on his progression?
On the last one, yeah, that was just it was both. I mean, I can't remember the one to Ebron, but the one to Jack was a kind of a run pass check, and Jacoby made the right check, and we executed it well.
What's the key? You guys have been able to.
Marlon a speed back, or is he a power back? What is he?
Oh man, he's Marlon has a little bit of everything. You know, I mean, and I've said this before. He's got elite speed, so he can break it away and take it the distance. He's got patience, and he's got acceleration in the hole. But I remember saying this a couple weeks ago that, you know, he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he runs strong, and he's got such good balance. So you saw that today. There were a couple tough yards he churned out that we really needed.
Frank, you've had a couple situations like past the Jack at the end there. You've thrown that ball out of formations that maybe look like you're going to get run. Why are you so consistently successful with that? And is it just the tight ends, or what is that?
You know, just good execution by the players. I mean, and it's situational. I mean, a lot of it's situational. You know, we just feel they're selling out to the run. They had committed, basically their big adjustment was they just committed to man coverage. You know, and they just said when they got down by a lot of points, and this is somewhat normal, but they got really good defense and really good corners. They just said, we're going to play man coverage, and we're not going to give you zone stuff to complete it. We're going to contest every throw. So that last play was just a little man beater play that we had in, anticipating that. But it still had a run option to it if they gave us, for some reason, surprised us and came out zone.
And as a play caller, when the touchdown to Zach early, for example, when that gets executed and it goes the way it's supposed to go, I mean, what's the feeling from your perspective?
Oh, it's great, and we're really everyone was really happy for Zach because we asked Zach to do a lot. He's a very good receiver. Everybody knows that. Quarterbacks have a lot of confidence in Zach as a receiver, but we asked Zach to be our physical workhorse and block the guys that nobody else wants to block. And so it's nice to be able to scheme something up for him to get a touchdown and make sure he's in there for that one. So Zach's been playing great and was happy for him on that play.
Coach, yards after the catch. Comment on yards after the catch. That's an improvement significantly.
Yeah, I mean, we're always working on that. We feel like we got explosive players, so we just got to put them in the best position with good, accurate throws like we did today to be able to get some of that. So it was good today.
Frank, also on the last drive, the 26-yarder by Mack, did you have a good view of Quentin kind of pulverizing his head?
I didn't have a view of it, but that's a play that that we've just recently put into the arsenal, and it's nice to see Quentin. Now, I didn't get a good view of it, but it was a big play by the offense, right? Getting that chunk to really get us in field goal range where we could, the plan was to still be aggressive and try to end the game with the ball in our hands. But if not, you have a chance to kick a field goal and make them go the distance. But that was certainly a big play.
Frank, we didn't see Hooker in the third quarter. Was he under the weather? He was still on the sidelines. Eventually came back?
No, just part of the plan on the rotation going forward. It's just kind of we said, we got a lot of depth. It's good when guys are fresh, and so the plan was just to rotate those safeties.